Afternoon, folks. Welcome back to my channel. What we're doing today is prepping my deer stand, platform I should say. I've got a blind over here in the corner. It's big, so I got to do 109 feet by 9 feet to put this blind on top to give me a nice comfortable stand. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing you along with me. But as you can see, I got my 2x6s, 1x6s, and 2x4s and 4x4s. And of course, I've got the end pieces for the 4x4 legs to mount it up. It's only going to go about 4 or 5 feet up off the ground. It's not going to be that high. It's just not going to be on the ground. So I'll invite you along while I start prepping this stuff. Now from here on the video, as I cut and do all the measurements and stuff, I'm just going to kind of expedite that and speed it up, okay, so we don't bore you. But I wanted to bring you along in where we're at, okay? So let's go outside. So these are 2x6 by 10. Okay, I got the longest I could possibly get. So when I do this, that I have extra spaces and parts and pieces. What I want to do now is measure and cut. And then from there, if I ever get my tape measure on the end over here, coming out to 112 inches. And get my trusty pencil out over here. I take it on each corner because the square might not be too square here. I always have problems. There are times like now that I wish I had family here to help me cut it all out and stuff, you know what I mean? All right, so these are my outside pieces. And what I mean by outside is, because in the middle I'm going to be putting other braces and stuff, so I want to make sure that I have everything I need on the outside first. Not much going to go on here. A little bit off. All right, there we go. We have my piece out of the way. It's another outside piece, ready to go to town. I did buy me a new DeWalt saw. That's pretty cool. Hey, battery. Glad to love it. Okay. So, take a break. Let me get this thing set up and I'll be right back with you. What I've done is I spaced it out how wide it's going to be, where my ground blind's going to be. So 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches. This is going to be 109 in the middle. So I need all of them at 109. So that's what I'm measuring right now as we speak. And we'll go from there. Like I said, this is just pre-cutting stuff. When I start assembling it, we're going to go faster. But right now, I just want to get the basics and the measurements. What do I do with my pencil? There it is. Got it. As you can see, I got the bases down, ready to go. And then, like I said, I got 1x6 slats to go. So all these are cut. So what I'm going to do now is put the hangers on the other side so I don't have to lose them. But, this is the beginning of the platform. Like I said, it's going to sit dead center and it's going to take up most of the space. You'll see it once it gets together. This is several part series. So bear with me until we get them all together and then I'll post them. But right now, I got it laid out to me. They don't look even right now, but I measured them out. So I got all my spaces and marked. So now I'll just put the hangers in there and be good to go. Alrighty, so hang in there. We're done for the day. Got all my wood cut, got my hangers cut. So when I get ready to put this out in the woods, I just slide this on, nails, some screws, and I got a solid platform. The deck portion is laid out. So now all I got to do now is cut the rest of the wood. But it's getting late in the evening. It's getting kind of cool now. So as of today, my hangers are done, and we'll pick up the journey the next nice day of weather. Thank you. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Well, what we're doing today, we're putting the side pieces on for the 4x4 brackets, as you can see on the corners. And what I'm going to wind up doing is showing you this, what I'm doing. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it's repetitious after 4 of them, right? So what I did is I went out and bought bolts and nuts with washers, and I'm going to drill the holes and put everything together in here. I also bought lag bolts for the 4x4s, so that way I've got everything here that I need when the time comes to put it all together. Nothing more than a 2.5-inch bolt, washer, 2 washers, and a nut, right? So basically is I put the 4x4s on. And it ain't rocket scientists, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, anybody could put this stuff together. But I just want to keep my set in here as I go, but I am not going to film every one of them that I do. And I'll tell you why, because it gets boring after a while to watch somebody put something together. So I do it in segments here. And this is all I wanted to do, is show you that I got 24 of them, because there's 3 holes on each side to hold this bracket on. Does it really probably need it? Probably not. But it's not up high, it's not up low. It's just right here where I need it to go ahead and put it all together. What I've done is I've already got 2 holes drilled earlier. I apologize I didn't show you. But what I'm going to do here is take my drill, drill the other remaining holes, and put it in. And there you have it, 4 holes. Everyone's got a hole. And like I said, get a bolt, washer, nut, two washers, excuse me. My bag's getting a hole in it, so I gotta be careful over here. Sheesh. Lag bolts got points on them. Never used a lag bolt before, so this will be a first for me to do lag bolts. Main thing is I just want to get the washer in here, get all the screws and nuts and bolts in here, and be done. And I'll do an up close video here shortly, okay? So let me get done and I'll come back. All right, what I've done is I've taken this bracket right here, has a little groove in there that slides on the wood, bolted it down with 3 bolts each. Now, what's gonna happen in the future here, and if I save my one, I bought the lag bolts, and they're gonna go in these holes here, 2 on each side. Or you can do 1 on each side. I'm going to do 2 on each side to hold the wood on there even more. I did not want to bore you by putting all 4 of these on my boards, but I'll show you the video when I'm done. All it is, take a drill, 6 holes, put the bolts and washers in there, tighten it down, and then the bracket's ready to go. So when I go in the woods, I'll take my 4x4, I'll slide it in here, I'll bolt that one down, then I'm going to stand them up, start putting the pieces together. That's going to be the fun part down there in the woods. But right now I just want to get everything pre-assembled, pre-done, so I don't have to mess with this in the future down there. So when I go to the stand, everything's ready to go, minus the inserts of the slots, and I'll cover that as we go too. But for now, this is it. Let me show you it when I'm done, and we'll be good to go. So there you have it for today's project. I'm not going to go too much farther. It's too damn cold outside. All I got now to do is cut the 4x4s. I'm going to take this out in the woods the next sunny day, but I want to stain it and paint it first. Try to protect the wood as much as possible. As you can see, when they go up, the 4x4s are going to go in here, slide all the way up as far as possible. And then I got the inside brackets already cut, ready to go for the other half of these to go this way. So I'm not a carpenter by no means, but this is going to be a solid stand once it's up. And I'm probably going to, with the extra 4x4, put just a beam in here in the middle, just straight up underneath here, you know, about so high, bolted in there. I've got some long lag bolts that I bought when they did the patio cover. So I got a lot of extra hardware that I can use and make up for this thing. And then now I got to do is cut the 1x6 slots down and put it all together, and then get the steps, get the inside done. So it's a little piece at a time, but like I said, it's cold outside right now and I don't feel like getting too damn cold. And once I get another day where it's 45, 50 degrees, we're going to the stand. I'll grab the wife this time because she's going to have to help me put up the initial braces so I can hold the legs up straight. And like I said, the first front one's going to be 5, 4. That way it's pretty much level, so all I have to do is dig a little hole maybe to level it out. But that's where we stand at today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Morning to you. Welcome back to my channel, and we're working more on the deer blind stand platform that I'm making here. So hold on, got a truck going by. Hi. Anyway, so today this is going to be my floors. Okay, so all I'm going to do today is go ahead and cut them up. I'm going to cut them, measure them at 112 inches because it's 112 by 112. These are going to go on top. Okay, and with these on top, that will be my walk, where I sit, etc., etc., etc. You all know the deal. So I've already measured it out. I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple cuts with you, and then we'll go from there, okay? Since I'm doing this by myself, it's always fun. Sorry, the wood's not out here like it's supposed to be, okay? So anyway, this is just an idea of what we're doing. Cutting them down to 112 inches. There's several of them. And like I said, I just want to get them cut, ready. My grandson's coming in this weekend. We're going to go down and put some of it together. I don't know how much of it together, but I'm going to put something. Okay. So, this will conclude this part for right now. And no need in boring you cutting the wood. But the idea is I'm cutting several of these planks at 112 inches a piece, and that's going to be my floor. The frame is already done together. I've already put that together. I showed you the other day. I just got done spray painting it a little bit of camouflage so it'll blend in. But I just wanted to bring you up to date. Today is the 26th of January. Overcast, but no rain right now, so I can do some more cutting. I have to work in between the weather. I found another spot on Facebook, do-it-yourself deer stands and blinds and stuff. So I will be posting it on there too pretty soon, as soon as I get it done. When we get it to the woods, I'll set up the camera. Me and my grandson will put the frame together, the base, get it level, cover it with plastic, just leave it there until I get ready later on this month or so, next month, okay? So stay tuned, and thank you for following. Hey, I gotta bring something else to your attention. My shipment came in the other day. Mats, and we'll get up close so you can see. Exercise mats. Now, these are what I'm going to be put on the floor, the cushion. Installation, a little bit more quieter. I got several packs, lay them down. This is just a brief introduction to it, and we'll show you. Take a picture of the label, post it right here. And from there, you guys make up your mind if you want to order them. They're on Amazon. I'll post the link down below so you have it, okay? But that's just a little plug-in. Wood's all cut. As you can see, it's stacked, ready to go. Got my flooring in. Got my pop-up blind here in the corner. Chair over here in this corner. And all I have to do now is put it together, wait for better weather, and some help. Now, as far as laying my floors, that's going to be pretty simple. The main frame, the base, that's a little heavier, 2x6s, 4x4s. And like I said, got great help coming in Monday. My grandson from Dahlonega, Georgia, he's gonna come up here and give Grandpa help and help the old man out, and we'll get the frame built, cover it with plastic, and wait for better weather. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and we'll see you in a bit. Morning, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna actually assemble the stand. As you can see, we started without the camera, sorry about that. And today I got the blessing of having my grandson, Nick, and his lovely wife, Delaney, to help me out. And we're establishing where we're gonna go. And I'll fast forward all the junk that we're going to. But right now we moved the position and we're leveling it out before we start the other board. So hang in there. Well, got both the wives out here working now. Everything went together pretty good. We leveled it out, as you can see in the video, as it was fast forward. That was pretty good. We're just going to finish it up right here today. Spray paint it a little bit and be good to go. But I'm going to stop the video for right here for right now, okay? So we'll talk to you in a bit. Thank you. Hey, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Actually, it's the afternoon. I went down to Lowe's, picked up some more hardware. What we're doing today is I'm going to put the slats in between the 6x8, 2x8s right here. I'm going to put them in the center all the way around, give me the extra support. So I'm going to be measuring, cutting, and I will start the video for the most part, go fast forward a little bit, and then I'm going to stop until I'm done. I just want you to know I didn't forget about it, and then we'll take pictures and I'll show you that included in the video here when we're done. So we're going to get started. Okay, calls for reinforcements. I got the wife. She's coming in with the battery for me. Remeasure, and I'm going to continue doing this to the end, and then when I'm done I'll come back with the video, okay? So hang in there, don't lose faith, I'm almost there. Right. We're done for today. We're just finishing up some paint, get this stuff out of the way. I want to show you where we're at. She's hiding underneath the camera, that's okay, but thanks to the blessing of my wife, she's small enough to get into the crevices, and we missed one spot with a piece of wood. I already see that. But that's okay. Like I said, this is not a house. It's just a platform for me to put up to hunt deer on. And like you said, the view. Look at out here, man. You got a whole lot of view. So let me turn the camera on and show you where we're at. So as you can see, we just added cross members. And I got to add one more over here that we forgot. That's the only one we forgot. But it's complete. Tomorrow I'll put the floors on around the edges. Get all that done. I bought the steps today. I think I bought too much wood for it, but we'll find out tomorrow. And so anyway, we're going to be done for the day. Got to cut out the steps. We're going to finish painting this thing to make sure it's, you know, weather resistant. It's pressure treated wood, but every little bit counts. I got to cut one more piece of wood and drill it in, and then we're done. So thank you for hanging in there. The next video will hopefully, I think I only got a little bit more, but I tell you what, I'm going to post this today. We're done with this video. This is part 1. I'll start part 2 tomorrow when I actually add the flooring, the steps, and then I finally get my blind in and I get my support shelves inside. That should be long enough, but this has been too long. So I hope you enjoy it. I want to thank you for sticking along with me. Welcome any new subscribers, any people just stopping by viewing, and of course my reliable old timers that are always in here. I appreciate it. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk to you again on the next video. This is the end of part 1.